Everyone, welcome back to the Stitches and Scribbles channel. My name is Erin, and today we're doing the November bullet journal. So I picked a pinkish purple for my labels for this one and went ahead and did my table of contents and the edge of the page just like I always do. I also recorded both this one and my December bullet journal the same day that I did my October one. So for you guys, it's now December, or now it's November. Wow, how do months work? It's October when you're seeing this video because I do them the previous month for what they are for. But I recorded this back in August. For my theme this month, I wanted to do something kind of knitting related. So I decided to call it the sweater weather theme, even though the only actual sweater that appears is this one on the first page. But I used kind of a yarn and handmade items theme throughout. I also realized this is not really what a sweater would look like while it's on the needles because the sleeves probably wouldn't be done yet if you're still working on the body, but that's okay. It looked cute, so I didn't really care. I also did kind of a different color palette for this. I did browns and peaches, but then some like bright jewel tones to go with it. So you'll see like a magenta, a really bright turquoise and purple. I really like how this color scheme worked out, even though they're not colors that I normally use or wear. I think it turned out very bright and fun while still being kind of fall winter based. I also really had fun coloring in this sweater and making the yoke on it. For my first weekly spread, I started with my brown marker and decided to do all of the labels in different colors. And I did all the numbers first, and then I had the day of the week be the color of the previous number, if that makes sense, just to kind of space them out a little bit. I also decided to add a yarn ball design with that extra space I had up at the top. For this page, I used the yarn balls as the actual divider between some of my sections, which I think turned out very cute. And then I just used straight lines for the rest of my sections. And I kept this page all turquoise and teal. For the next one, I went in and did some bigger yarn balls at the bottom. I did not realize that the edge was going out of camera view, so I do apologize for that. I also added knitting needles to one ball of yarn and a crochet hook to the other one, since I do both. After I color it in, it's a little hard to see the lines, but they do still show up. Not on camera. I made sure to use a shade darker for the outlines depending on what I colored it in as. And for the next one, I wanted a a different knitted item on the page, so I decided to go with mittens. I have never actually knit mittens, although those are always on my bucket list of things that I want to make. I have crocheted mittens, but it was a very, very long time ago, and they were more decorative than actually warm because they were made with like granny square type motifs. But I did kind of a Fair Isle design, almost like the yoke of the sweater on the title page. I wanted a string connecting the mittens, so I did 2 little hearts as the string kind of curved around. I only had 3 days remaining for the end of the month, so I just combined them with my monthly trackers page. I decided for my mood tracker I wanted to do a long knitted scarf with each stripe being a different day. And went in and made sure to label the stripes so that I know where to color in. I added my key for the moods right next to the scarf. I did not have to check what they were this time because I had just done them for my October bullet journal. Then I used the remaining little spaces for my goals section, my crafts section, and my books read section. And then I filled in my color code for the mood tracker. And here is the finished month. I really like this design, and I really am glad that I chose a unique color palette for this one. Usually a bunch of really bright colors is not my style, but I think it paired really well with this theme. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you hit subscribe so you can see all my crafty content, and check the description for more information. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.